Open Visual Studio, create new project, and type in search bar, type MVC and select ASP.NET web application. We have to select C#, Windows, that option only we have to select it. Click on next. We have to enter model binding name, means project name, model binding, and we have to select the .NET framework 4.8. There are two frameworks 2.0, 3.0, 3.5, 4.6, like that. We have to select 4.8 version only, and select MVC and click on create. So just close it, that window, model binding overview only, just click close it, that's it. Now what is model binding? Model binding is a process in which we bind a model to controller and view. It is simply a way to map posted form values to .NET framework type and pass the type to an action method as a parameter. Controllers and registers pages work with data that comes from HTTP requests. For example, root data may provide a recorded key, and posted form fields may provide value for the properties of the model. Writing code to retrieve each of these values and convert them from strings to .NET types would be tedious and error prone. Model binding automates this process. So this is the fantastic features. The model binding system, what it does, retrieves data from various sources such as root data, form fields, and query strings, provides the data to controllers and register pages in method parameters and public properties, converts string data to .NET types, updates properties of complex types. So these are the using features we can achieve using model binding. So let us start how to create. First of all, we have to create one model. Right click on model, add, click on add, select class, give any name, for example employee or student, any one name we can provide it. Employee, click on add, then copy paste the already I typed the properties values, just copy and paste it in it, that's it. Paste the content here. So using these properties we have to create one link here, just select, copy and paste it here. Employee, copy and paste it. Next go to home controller, copy paste any one name and rename it employee. right click on it, add view, select MVC5 view, add. Here we have to select model list. Let us select list. We can select create, delete, details, edit, empty, list. So these are the scaffolding templates. We can see one by one. First I am going to select a create only. So and we have to select model here. Model binding means class, model class we have to select here. Model binding dot models. Here I am selecting employee because I already selected here employee name now. So model name is employee name, that's why. So leave it as it is. Click on add. So scaffolding is happening now. So using actually inside a scaffolding framework is there. So using the framework, so Visual Studio creates a scaffolding, means related create related templates. It creates a create. Now just click on one debugger here. So these are all are breakpoints. So just we have to we have to enable the breakpoint line number 30. So then just we can see the values for it. For that purpose, so I'm running the application. So if you click on employee, see here home, about, contact, employee. So we can see here we already added one line here, means action link, HTML action link, employee and employee name. This is the employee name. So that's why we can see here employee. If you click on it, so here controller goes to this one, this place, action. So if you press F10, it goes to next line. See here values. So this page executed because of view. This is the view. Right click, go to view. See, this is the view. Title is here, title, employee, this is the employee, H4, H2 is this one, this link, and H4 is this employee, this one, and a name, email, contact. Automatically it generates the controllers. So if we click on create button, what happens? It goes to again employee action method. So if you press F10, we can see the values of a message. Return, see here, or also right click, we can see quick watch. So you see, we can see the values of the variables here. View back. Employee details, message, employee details here, message. If you expand, so we can see the values completely. Actually employee details the value, message, employee value. These are the values we can see here. Again if you press F10, it goes to end brace. Next, layout. Again if you press F10, it goes to the employee.cshtml, means view page, this one. If you press again F10, it goes to the next line. See, like this, I am pressing F10 one by one. It goes to the layout.cshtml, means master page. This is the process of model binding. Now we have to get the values from this view to controller, means controller action method. What is the process? I will show you now. Just copy paste the code. Here I am creating the variables. Here ID, name, email, contact. So here we have to add employee object, just, and we have to add the using model binding dot models also namespace, because here in models employee class is there, no, so that's why we have to add namespace. Model binding the namespace, and models is the path. So I'm adding it. So controllers, and model state is valid is, we have to write it for verification of state, model state, and accessing these values. So now I'm stopping that this one. So again run. So click on employee. So cursor goes to here. See, line number 31. Press F10. F10, 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 F10. See values here. ID 0, name null. Press F10. Email ID null. See, contact null. We can see here, right click, quick watch. See, null, value is null, type is string, and also we can see, just mouse over the variable, we can see the value. Yes, now press F10. Now cursor is at 44 line. So press F10, F10, F10. It goes to the view _v start.cshtml, means main master page. Again it goes to employee.cshtml. Next is executing the scripts. See, page executed successfully. Now just enter name, email ID, contact. That's it. Click on create. Again it goes to the home controller, 31 line. Press F10, 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 F10. See values here. Employee details here. Next, mouse over on it. 0, ID is 0, name is Pawan, value is Pawan. So already we entered Pawan value, no, that's why it came. Now mouse over on email ID, pawan1234@gmail.com. Yes. Next, contact null. Just press F10. It goes to the next line. See here, contact is 9100149323. Now execute. So we are able to get the values from view to controller action method employee at the time if you click in create if you click on create button. So this is the process of model binding.